Oh my God, look at it go! Holy crap! Oh,
You got him!
Yeah,
You got him! Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer of Pautzke Outdoors. We're doing a little trout fishing today, and to be honest with you, we came out here to test a new product. Unfortunately, it didn't work as well as we thought. We need to go back to the bait lab and fix it, but luckily, we got the old trusty with us. We got Pautzke balls of fire salmon eggs, and we're gonna show you how easy it is with these 4 new generation jars to come out here and catch trout and big trout on almost every cast. Come with us, and we'll show you how you do it.
yeah, hooked up. Looks like a nice rookie.
Ooh. Easy. Boy's got some weight to him.
Yeah, he does. He's a few pounds.
You don't see brookies like this often. Must be one of those brood fish they put in.
I let him chomp on it too. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's a chunk. Check out that chunk of a brook trout. That's a football. It's a nice surprise. You know, usually we come to these mountain streams and all we find are, you know, dinks. All 10 to 8 to 15 inches. So it's nice surprise to find a few of these guys. Hooked up again. Another decent fish. I don't think he's as big as the last one, but it's a decent one. Oh yeah. Tell me when you're ready. Alright, buddy.
That's a brook trout, I think. No.
A rainbow. Should be about ready. What's that? I think he's about ready. Oh, that's... Nice fish. Man. Rainbow. Chunk. Nice rainbow. That's a dandy. He's probably 3 or 4 pounds. Up here in the mountain streams, catching some big trout. We found a good honey hole with some brood stacks in it. It's awesome.
Oh, he got him! He got him! Wow, he's death spiraling. Look at that thing.
Oh, dude, that's a tank.
You can see him death spiraling like an alligator.
He's ripping, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, good Lord.
Leave it to a golden rainbow to hit a chartreuse bait.
Yeah, buddy. I watched. Great. I think you need a nap. I think I might.
This fish is pretty strong, man.
This is the first golden rainbow I've ever hooked, and it's a tank. We have this tree up here. There's a nice undercut underneath the tree, and there's quite a few fish pile up under there. Threw it up on the edge of the tree. Watched the golden come out, and watched this. Didn't even take the bobber down, just real subtle, and just you see his head going, and I was like, oh God!
Ooh, he's got some fight to him.
Good collar, man. Oh, he's burning real bad. So I want to go that way. He doesn't like the looks of that, does he? No, he does. Man, look at that. Got it. Oh, yeah! Oh, man! Check out that golden rainbow. That's my first one ever, and it's a pause. It's like a 5-pound fish, or 6 pounds maybe. It's there's this nice undercut tree over here. There's quite a few fish in there, and I couldn't believe it when I seen this thing coming out of there. I got so nervous, and he just came right underneath my bobber. Didn't even take the bobber down, just real light. I seen his head start shaking. I was like, whoa! You can see these things from a mile away. So what we have out here, guys, is there's a nice big root system, and it's all undercut underneath that thing. And these fish are just congregating in there because in this stream there's not a whole lot of structure. So yeah, there's a good amount of fish under there, and you can't really see them, but we're just getting our bobber as close as we can, and you know, it'll go down right on the side of it. It's like that big palomino I just caught. And, we watched him swim out from underneath that thing and grab it. And yeah, there's just a good amount of fish piled up underneath there.
Can you tell what it is? 4-pound test changes things a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
That's a chunk.
It's a nice fish, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Sweet, dude.
Got some nice colors on them too, huh?
That's a pretty fish.
And they put some nice brood stock in here today.
There it is.
Golden! Yes! Golden! Yes!
Oh my God! Look at it go! Holy crap!
Well, you come here in the wintertime and these fish have some power to them, huh?
I hear you. Man, they are fighting.
You literally had it on that log.
Yeah. Wow.
You pulled it right off the log. Man, these things have girth to them.
I mean, that's thick.
Snipe. Nice fish, buddy.
That is.
Good job, man.
Sweet. Check it out, man. The biggest goldie I've ever caught. Look at that.
It's got shoulders on him. Look at that
how
thing.
thick, man.
Look at the football size on that.
Well, I'm talking a little bit about the setup we're using today. What I got here is just a 5-foot ultralight ugly stick. You know, it doesn't take anything fancy for these trout. I like to use the ultralight rod just so you can really feel them, especially for the little ones. You know, you can get set up with a $20 rod that's going to work fine for this kind of fishing. So what I have in my reel is I have 6-pound monofilament mainline, and I like the monofilament because I'm drifting bobbers primarily. So the monofilament's going to float on top of the water a little bit better than a fluorocarbon will, which will sink and is more invisible. So what I have here is I just got a small float. This is a small Drennan float. It doesn't take anything fancy. I mean, you can get set up with just any small float, and that's going to work fine. So I have a small black barrel swivel on there that I've connected below my float to my 6-pound mainline. Then I have about a 1.5 liter of 4-pound test fluorocarbon as my leader. And I like to use fluorocarbon as the leader because it's invisible to the fish and it makes a big difference, especially in this clear water. So on the leader, I'm going to put just a small black BB shot on there, and that's just going to blend nice and easy. It's going to blend in with the water, and I just have a size 10 egg caddis hook, and that's all there is to it that I'm running. And you know, I'm just cast my bobber, just letting it drift at the same speed of the current, nice and natural, and that's all we're doing. It's working well. Well, there's one. Oh, it's a head shaker. Nice one too. Oh yeah. He's doing the steelhead flop.
Double hookup. Double hookup.
This was a baby. But it's a fish!
What is the fish? Oh, he's freaking
Like, thank you. They called Sark the other night.
It's a 50-incher.
Oh wow, that's a nice rainbow.
That's a dink.
Not the one Kyle has.
Got him. Torpedo. Oh yeah.
Monster.
Nice rainbow. That's a torpedo. Beautiful fish.
Nice colors on him too.
Yeah, for sure. He's been in here a little while. He's got some good river colors growing on him. Mountain streams, can't beat it.
Here in the eastern portion of the United States, many states actually rear and hatchery grow golden rainbows. And most of them are a mix between a rainbow and a golden type of thing, or they just use pigmentation in the hatchery and change the color of it. And you can see they really stand out. Now this is with a lens with no polarizer at all. We're about 20 yards away from this thing. And you can see how easy it is to spot these fish. And what that does is it does two things. One, makes them easy to spot so you can cast towards them, but two, every angler that goes up and down the stream sees this and there's a lot of pressure on them, so sometimes they can be pretty difficult to catch. They're very spooky. Well, you see him open his mouth and just grab it?
Nice. I'll finish my story in a minute.
Yeah.
They fight good, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do.
It's pretty. You know, all of them, you're chunks, aren't you?
Yeah, they are. Pretty fish.
Nice, look at that, baby.
Another one?
Another one. Boy, they are fighters. These things are smacking it.
All right, let's get him in. See if he'll go. See you next year, buddy.
Sir.
You guys saw us catch a ton of absolutely beautiful trout today. You know, we caught brook trout, we caught a lot of rainbows, we caught some really nice golden rainbows, and the one common denominator that we had was that they were all caught on Pautzke salmon eggs. Now, this is no secret to any of you guys. Most of you guys grew up using Pautzke salmon eggs. You grew up using those famous green label salmon eggs. However, today we wanted to show you a little bit more about the new generation of eggs. Now, 2 of the 4, the pink shrimp and the natural deluxe, actually didn't even come out until 2016. So most anglers have never even seen those eggs. They are cooked the exact same way that our real Pautzke green label premium salmon eggs are cooked, the ones you guys have used forever. And then we also caught a ton of fish today on those wonderful and ever so growing in popularity gold label and silver label salmon eggs. It's amazing. Just that simple flake in there really attracts the trout. Then they smell that balls of fire scent, and it becomes easier and easier to catch fish just having a larger arsenal. We also learned, like you normally do, once they eat too many red eggs or they eat too many red with glitter eggs, they become conditioned. They stopped eating those. So we brought those 4 different eggs to keep us in the strike zone, keep us catching fish, and keep the fish wondering what's coming next throughout the day.
Look, a big golden, bro. I see him go over.